And if you could put a little recording device on that piece of gear, what story it would tell. The tens and tens of thousands of things we make, each piece has a story to tell. One of my mantras has been since day one is that we can't have bad days here. If you're having a bad day, think about the stuff that you're making and who's going to be wearing it.
We stress that. Now, I have a military background, so I'm more cognizant of it, but we stress that. People's lives could depend on it.
It is of the utmost importance that we want these fine ladies and gentlemen of the military to be safe and wear the best gear possible and keep them safe so they do come home.
This gentleman was in a helicopter, and I don't think they were strapped in then, and he had his backpack on, and he said that his backpack strap snagged on something when they made a steep turn, and it actually was hanging by that strap. This is a story he related to me, but he was saying that when he was looked up at this strap, he saw the little logo on the strap. So I thought that was kind of interesting.
One thing that kind of inspires me is a lot of our folks have siblings, not only siblings, but kids and grandkids that are in the armed services, and many of them that are actually deployed.
Jobs in America mean jobs for U.S. families, and that's important. So wherever we can manufacture something in the U.S., it provides.
Our little piece here at LBT, whether it's in Virginia Beach or El Paso, we can certainly take a lot of pride in the fact that we are employing people, we're feeding families. At the same time, we're providing a great service for our American military. And the culture we've created is that the door stays unlocked. If you need something, you ask, you get it. If it's never been made, we figure out how to make it.
We've spent a lot of time, out in the field and training with, SEAL teams and, snipers and all of that. So it's important because I see them, they come in personally and I talk to them. And we try to build on success of the equipment that we've built in the past. If something really works, and basically that's the foundation for future equipment.
I tell people on a good day, I run the floor. On a lot of days, the floor runs me. When we need to make something, we need to make something. So fast response, quick turnaround, the answer is always yes. One thing that I'm extremely proud of is the very few products that come back each year. In any given month, we may manufacture upwards of 30, 40, 50,000 pieces of gear. I would venture to say over the course of a year, to see 200 or 300 or 400 items returned is an anomaly. The things we do get returned, 9 times out of 10 are replaced. We do like to see the gear come back that's been battle tested. We are human beings. We do make mistakes. We don't like that. But our team rallies around those returns. We study them. We get better.
We have family gatherings, and it's important. A lot of that has been lost in America because a lot of the type of industry has been put overseas. It's gone overseas, so it's coming back.
The other thing I'm real proud of is that we represent about 14, 15 different nations on our shop floor. Sometimes we forget that we are a melting pot in America. It is so cool. In my tenure here at LBT, I've probably had 20, 25 situations where I had to let somebody off for a day that weren't going to come into work because they were going to get their citizenship. And to see the pride, become an American citizen, is phenomenal. And I hope that as Americans that were born into this country never forget the fact that how important that is to a lot of people. I think a lot of times we take that for granted, that we were just born that way, and these people really, it means everything to them to become an American.